Hello everybody, welcome to 21st Century IAS Academy, Delhi's upscale meditational mentorship UPSC Confidence Covenant program. This is Goli Varsha. I'm sure you're taking the tests seriously and writing them consistently every single day. On this positive note, we shall see the test explanation for CSAT questions given on
Day 17. Let us look into the first question. If 70% of a number is subtracted from itself, it reduces to 81. What is 2/5 of that number? Now, when we were seeing percentages or in the previous sessions also, I always reiterated this point that every number is 100% of itself. Okay. See, if I take number 50 or say if I take number 17, if I am writing 17 is 100% of itself, no? 100% of 17 is how much? 100 by 100 into 17. So, every number is 100% of itself. This is a very important concept you have to remember. I mean, it is common sense. However, when you see such questions, no, you will not know that you have to apply it here. Alright. So, when you practice, you will be very well versed with it. Alright. Okay. If 70% of a number is subtracted from itself, it reduces to 81. Which means, if you are subtracting 70% from a number, that means how much is left? 100% of number, you are subtracting 70% of it from itself. So, what is remaining? So, 30% is remaining. Now, 30% is equal to 81. What is 2/5 of that number? Now, what is 2/5 of that number in terms of percentages? It is 40%. Okay. 40% of x is how much is what they are asking. Alright, so how much will it be? 40% by 30% into 81. Alright, all this x and percentage, here also x and percentage will get cancelled. 3 ones are 3, 27s are, now 28 and 27 into 4 is how much? It's 108. So, 108 is the answer. Alright, now what will come in the place of question mark in the following equation? So, when you see this, you will without observing the equation, you will directly start multiplying 986 into 207 minus 980. You will calculate this, you will calculate that, and you will then subtract. However, just spare 2 to 3 seconds and observe the equation. See here, if you take 986 common, it is 207 minus 107. Okay, 986 into 207 minus 107. So, what will you get? 986 into 100. So, this is 98600. Alright. So, please use common sense also in CSAT exam. Don't keep it at home and go. Alright. Because after writing the GS paper, you will take a break, no? In that break, don't leave your common sense anywhere, not in home, not if you're coming home, not in home, not anywhere. Please carry that with you, you know. Most of the questions can be solved through that. Yeah. If A's income is 25% less than B's, by what percent is B's income greater than A? Okay, now he's saying that A's income is 25% less than B, which means A's income is how much? 75% of B's income. In terms of fraction, what is it? It is 3/4. Okay. So, now what is B? B will become 4 by 3 of A. Alright. Now, 4 by 3, how can I write? I can write it as 1 plus 1 by 3. Okay. So, this 1 into A is equal to B. Now, A is the original number. Now, what is 1/3? It is 33% of A, no? So, B is 33% more than A. Every number is 100% of itself, no? So, instead of writing A, I can write 100% of A also. So, B is, this part is extra. This is A fellow. This part is extra, okay? So, B is 33% more than A. That is, B's income is 33% more than that of A's income. So, D is the answer. Alright. Now, 11 by 16 of the residents of a housing society own cars, and 20 by 33 of the car owners have purchased covered parking space. If 130 of the residents parked in the open, how many residents were there in the society? Okay, now let the number of residents in the society be X. Okay, out of this 11 by 16 have cars, and out of the fellows who purchased cars, 20 by 33 have covered parking space. Alright. So, these people have covered parking space. Alright. Now, what is the fraction of residents or population in that particular housing society who park the cars in the open? It would be 11 by 16x. Now, how did I write this 13 by 33? It is 11 by 16x into 1 minus 20 by 33. Okay. See, here 1 minus 20 by 33, why did I write? Because people who have covered parking spaces 20 by 33. So, if you want to know people who park their cars in the open, you have to subtract it from the people who have cars. Alright. So, it is 11 by 16x into 1 minus 11 by 16x into 20 by 33. Alright. So, you will get this. Yeah. Now, if you solve this equation, how much will you get? This is equal to 130. It is already given, no? So, 13 ones are, 13 tens are. Alright. 11 ones are, 11 threes are. So, x is equal to how much? 16 into 3 into 10. 16 threes are 48. 48 into 10 is 480. So, 480 is the answer. Fine? Yeah. In a group of students, 1/5 are aged below 8 years. Of the remaining, 2/5 are above 8 years. What fraction of the students are exactly 8 years of age? Okay. Now, I will take this to be the total number of students. Okay. And this is the 8 years place. Now, how many are there below 8 years? It is 1/5 of the total members. Alright. Now, of the remaining, this is important, of the remaining, that means this is the entire remaining part, no, because this is 1/5. So, this is remaining. How much is remaining? If you take this total to be 1, that is 100%, how much will remain? 1 minus 1 by 5, that is 4 by 5 will remain. 4 by 5 of the total, this is remaining. Okay, of this 4 by 5, 2 by 5 are above 8 years. Did you get my point? So, remaining is 4 by 5. Out of this 4 by 5, 2 by 5 are above 8 years, which means it is 8 by 25. Okay, and the remaining fellows are 8 years. Now, how will you get this particular number if it is x? Now, 1 by 5 plus x plus 8 by 25 is equal to 1. Okay, when I am writing in terms of fractions, I will write entire equation in terms of fractions only. Here I will take fractions and here I will write 100%. It does not work like that. Okay, so here instead of writing 100%, I wrote 1. Alright, now what will the value of x be? X plus 25. So, 5 plus 8 is 13, no? So, x is equal to 1 minus 13 by 25. Okay, so how much will you get? X is equal to 12 by 25. 12 by 25 minus 13 by 25, no? So, it is 12 by 25. So, A is the answer. So, 12 by 25 students are of the total are of the age 8. Okay. Now, the least among the following is, see, don't solve the entire this multiplication or whatever it is. First, observe the number of decimal places. Number of decimal places. Here, if you are multiplying this with this, you will get 4 decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4 decimal places, because here there are 3, here 1, no? So, if you multiply, the decimal places will get added. Alright. Here there are only 2 decimal places. Alright. And here how many will you get? Here also you will get 2 decimal places. Here how many you will get? 1 by 0.4 means 4 by 10. So, 10 by 4 is how much? It is 2.5. So, this is not at all the answer. Alright. Now, here also you are getting 2 decimal places, 2 decimal places. However, you are getting 4 decimal places here. So, more the number of decimal places without a digit here. So, this will be the least one. Alright, more the number of decimal places without any digit here. that will be the least one. Okay, so A is the answer. All right. See, if the digits are different in each of the equation or each of the option, then you can think about actually solving it, or but with observation itself you will know that okay, this answer we can sort it out by just observing the decimal places. All right. Even if the digits are different, still decimal places, sometimes you will get answer. All right, just by observing, even if the digits are different. All right. Yeah. Now, the product of two decimals is 0.768. If one of the decimal number is 1.6, find the other. So, 1.6 into x is what? 0.768. Okay. Now, actually one method is you can solve by 2 0.8s are 2 0.384s are. So, that is one method. Okay. Now, method 2 is, see, 1.6 into some number you have to get 0.768. All right. Now carefully observe this. 6 into what number will give you 8 here? 8. Which number will give you 8? It is 6 8s are 48, no? So, only this number should be the answer. Okay. See, it is similar to observing units digit. Okay, that questions we solved abundantly, right? So, those questions, that concept you have to use here. All right. See, decimal places are given just to confuse you, but the concept remains the same. All right. So, 6 into which number will give you 8 in this place? 7 no, 2 no, okay, again 7 no, it should be 0.48. all right. So, that is the answer. Now, in the following question, select the related letter or word from the given alternatives. Okay. Now, here if we observe, HAND is getting transformed to what? KETL. Okay. Now, if you take the letters in the alphabet, A is 1, then H is how much? 8. And what is the value of K? K is 11th letter. So, H plus 3 is K, that is 8 plus 3 is 11. Similarly, A stands for 1 and E stands for 5. That means A plus 4 is giving 5. Now, N is how much? N is 14. Okay. And it is getting transformed to T. T is what? 20. So, 14 plus 6 is 20. Now, D is how much? D is 4. Okay. And L is how much? It is 12. L is the 12th letter in the alphabet. All right. Now, 4 plus 8 is 12. Okay. So, these letters are getting transformed to KETL when you add 3, 4, 6, 8 respectively. All right. So, this time will also get transformed to another word or a sequence using the same logic. All right. So, T is 20. So, plus 3 how much? T U V W. So, T plus 3 is, you will get W. All right. So, B and C are gone. Okay, you have A and D left over. Now, I plus 4. What is the value of I? I is which letter in the alphabet? See, it is 9th letter. Okay, I, J, K, L, M. So, M should be there. All right. So, D is the answer. You do not need to calculate for these two. Okay. Directly, even if you do not know what is T's digit or I's digit, that is at which place is I coming in the letter series, you can directly know this 3, 4, 6, 8 and add. T plus 3 is how much? After T it is U, V, W, and after I how much, what will you get? I, J, K, L, M. J, K, L, M. So, 4 digits. I plus 4 digits is how much? M. So, that is the answer. Fine. Now, what will come in the place of the question mark in the following questions? Okay. So, he is asking you to find the power of 10 in the right hand side. All right. Especially in the simplification classes, we have seen that a power m into a power n, that is when bases are same, the powers will get added, a power m plus n, okay, and a power m by a power n is equal to a power m minus n. So, we will use this concept here, alright. 10 square into 10 power 4 by 10 square. Now, if you simplify this, what will you get? 10 square into 4 minus 2 is again 10 square. This is 10 power 4. This is equal to 10 power what? So, this question mark is 4. Alright. What will come in the place of question mark in the following question? Alright. Now, if you carefully observe this equation, it is in the form of a square minus b square plus some number square is not 0, it is some number, okay. So, x 3144. Now, what is a square minus b square? It is a plus b into a minus b. This we learnt, right, in the simplification lectures. Alright. So, what will you get? 62 plus 32 into 62 minus 32 is how much? It is 30. Alright. So, here it is 94 into 30 plus x square is equal to 3144. Now, what is 94 into 30? 3 4s are 12, 3 9s are 27, 28. So, 0 will come down plus x square is equal to 3144. Now, what is the value of x? X is equal to root over 3144 minus 2820. So, how much will you get? 4, 2, 31 minus 28 is 3, 324. Now, what is root over 324? It has to end with either 8 or 2. Okay, units place of this square root should end with 8 or 2. Okay, so here if you observe this, B is the answer. Alright. Now, this is one method. The other method is using common sense. How will you do that? See, observe the units digit of this, only the 62 square minus 32 square. Units digit will be 2 square, that is 4, again 2 square 4. So, 4 minus 4, only the units digit of this particular part of this equation, it will be 0. But on the right hand side, you have 4 in the units place, okay, which means this fellow, this question mark square should contribute that 4, no, in the units place, alright. And that is possible only when the question mark will, not question mark square, question mark, please listen carefully, question mark will end with a number in units place with 8 or 2. Why? Because 2 square is 4, 8 square is 64. So, both of them will have units place as 4. Okay. So, observing the options, there is no scope for 2 in the units place because there is no number given as such. So, B is the answer. Alright, just by observing, you will get the answer. Okay.
This is it for today. Practice these methods consistently, revise them, and you will be very confident about CSAT paper. Always remember, 10 questions a day keeps your CSAT fear at bay. All the best.